Can y'all see me pretty good?
Yeah, man, we see you. We live, man. You like, can we see you pretty good? And we live on the whole YouTube stream. We got the king of the comments, and we finna bring Nick Frazier in.
I'm here. I'm here.
What's up? Look
I'm
who
here.
we got, Nick. Nick, look who we got.
What it is?
King of the comments. The king of the comments is here. I'm here.
The king has arrived.
I'm here. What's going on? What's going
on? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey,
y'all all right, no boss man. Y'all all right? Y'all all right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got the king of the comments in here finally, man, to make his debut, man, on this holiday weekend, man. We brought y'all a special Christmas present. We got the king of the comments thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I have y'all, you was kind of texting me, telling me about the 9-game schedule, man. What's up with that? Talk to me. And then we're gonna get on this Antonio Coleman flip. Talk to me. Talk to me, king of the comments. What's going on?
Yeah, they haven't like we were talking before. They extended the SEC schedule to 9 games. So that keeps Georgia and Alabama on our schedule. You know what I'm saying? Keep those rivalries alive. We also ended up playing Oklahoma and Texas this year.
Oh, you saying this is going to affect for the 2024 season? Tell me it ain't the 24 season, man, please.
Yeah, it's the 20. Yeah, it's
so they extending the 2024 season to 9-game schedule?
Yeah, 9 SEC games. Yeah, we still got the Rooter Poots early on. But yeah, 9.
Okay, so did they release the schedule yet? This is like breaking, man.
Yeah. It's
okay, bro. Run it down to us, man. Run it down to us.
I haven't looked at it again, but
okay.
I don't have it on hand.
If you can pull it up, man. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this Antonio Coleman thing, man. Right quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring this thing up, man. This is amazing. Nick, Travell, Hugh Freeze is Debo, man. Hugh Freeze is that guy, man. Why you smack your lips? You don't agree? You don't agree, Nick?
We'll see how Hugh Freeze can coach these guys up.
No, I ain't talking about coaching. Not talking about coaching yet.
It's cool. It's cool to flip these guys and get the talent, but if you can't coach them, that's a different story.
Yeah, we ain't talking about coaching. I ain't say he was Bill Walsh. I didn't say he was Bill Walsh. I didn't say he was Bill Walsh. I just said that man is Debo, man. Like Travell say, he Mr. Steal Your Girlfriend, man.
Oh yeah, all day.
He coming in here slick stealing, bro. He coming in here just bullying Nick Saban, man.
We're going a little too far now. Okay, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Bro. This is a 2025 flip. You still got a whole year to go.
Yeah, but he flipped Perry Thompson and Saban wanted DeMarcus Riddick. He brought him to the spring game in his Mercedes personally. He rode to the spring game with Nick Saban, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
And Hugh Freeze was just like, yeah, I see that, but come on, bro.
No, that's cool and all. I mean, I'm not saying discrediting it or nothing like that. That's nice.
Okay.
But these are still 17, 18-year-old impressionable kids that can change their mind on a whim. So once they sign a name on the dotted line, that's when I'm there. But right now, I'm just like, okay, that's good, getting traction. But I'm not sitting here like, yes, let's go. Yes.
Man, I am.
This dude is a 2025. 2025 recruit. I'm just waiting until then. That's what I'm gonna wait on.
Go ahead, Travell.
I'm still excited too. You know.
Yeah. And just for notes, bro, you have to bust in here because me and Nick gonna talk. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. My bad.
me and Nick get excited, and you'll just be sitting there looking because we gonna like, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get to going, man. You know what I'm saying? We get on fire, man. So, bro. Sometimes you have to Debo your way in. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Trey. You excited?
Oh yeah, all day. Because we flip Bolden and McCray, that William boy. What is his name? Armis. How you pronounce his name?
Amaris
Williams. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And Ryan Williams. We he taking everybody. Everybody candy.
Yes, sir. Ryan
Williams.
He free.
Yeah.
He
said Ryan Williams hadn't flip yet.
Well, he ain't signed yet, but I think he's gonna wait till February or something like that.
Yeah. So you think he gonna flip to Auburn too?
No.
Oh yeah, man, come on now.
No.
Okay, and this is a question, Nick. Though,
and then
this
look, check
is
this out.
a question.
He,
Go ahead, Trail.
and we right now it's projected that he got the best receiving core in Auburn football history right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Got
yeah,
Cam, and he got Perry. So I mean, give the man some credit, bro. Like I don't give Hugh Freeze a lot of credit in no aspect of anything, but right now he's showing me something that I ain't seen in Auburn football history. So,
yeah, you got to give that man some credit, bro. He
right.
flipped DeMarcus Riddick from Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Saban wanted him. Nick Saban, listen to what I said. Nick Saban took this man to the spring game in his Mercedes, and they rode together, man. Okay, then this dude flipped a 5-star receiver in Perry Thompson. He flipped Can Lee from Ohio State. He flipped what's my man name? Keldrick Faulk from Florida State. This and we ain't talking about no, and this a term Coach Patrick used to use. We ain't talking about no poo-pie dudes, man. We ain't talking about no poo-pie dudes.
You ain't talking about no ice cream boys.
Yeah, we ain't talking about no ice cream boys, man. We talking about these real deal cats this dude flipping, man. You know what I'm saying?
We've had real deal cats in the past. I mean, what's the deal? I mean, come on now. Come on, man. Auburn hasn't, I mean, what year? But I think if I'm not mistaken, since 2010, Auburn has not been in the top 25 in recruiting, twice?
Right.
It's not like we not bringing in classes that are that have dominant guys in them. I mean, yeah, I understand. Listen. Come on, I understand the excitement around Auburn and around us bringing in all the recruits and stuff like that. Trust me, I do. I'm excited too. But all we got to get them on the field.
Yeah, I ain't even talking about. We're not talking about the field, man. We just talking about recruiting, man.
We've done the easy part of getting them to buy into Auburn, buy into what Auburn can do. Okay. Now we got to see if these guys can produce. And I'm telling you, most of the time, a lot of guys don't pan out. I mean, this is based off speculation, and we just had this conversation literally a couple nights ago. Where we was like recruiting services. I mean, someone we were like, what do we say? He trash or he. What was the other word we used? I forgot. But it was something we said that we like,
he good. Yeah, he trash or he can play.
He can play. That's what it was.
He trash so he can play.
That's cool and all, but I mean, let us see what these guys can do. I mean, I'm looking at a lot of 5-stars you signed. Calvin Ashley didn't pan out. Byron Coward, we know how that ended. Didn't pan out. Owen, well, you can say Owen Papo.
No, and Owen, he wasn't elite in the game, but you gotta admit he did. Yeah, he played. He held a spot down. He wasn't who we thought he was gonna be, but he came in as a D1 athlete, and he started for how many years? He started for 3 years. No, he started from RIP. He was playing as a freshman, man. I ain't saying he was starting, but he played as a freshman and played all his years. Then he got drafted. Was he elite as a 5-star? No, but I can't call him a bust. You know what I'm saying? I can't call him a bust.
I'm not saying he was serviceable. I mean, you know. Yeah, I'm not saying any of these guys are bust. I'm just saying if it feels as if we're putting a lot of pressure. Like I sat here and said Walker White was the next Tim Tebow. He'll be better than Tim Tebow. I put a lot of pressure on that young man.
Yeah, I ain't going there.
I honestly feel like we are putting a lot of pressure on these guys to come in and contribute so soon. And I'm just like, yeah, recruiting is cool, recruiting is fun and all, but let's see what happened. I mean, we've been down this road before. We've had guys, Cyrus Kwanjo, who committed to Auburn on national TV, and then 30 minutes later flipped his commitment down.
Yeah, but Cyrus, as a player, did Cyrus Kwanjo pan out?
He was a first-round draft.
Right. So my point is, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the player playing on the field yet. What I'm saying is the optics of this ain't never happened, bro, where Auburn coach has come in and just dragging the Nick Saban, bro. It hasn't happened, man.
It's only been okay. Let's look at it. How many coaches have Auburn had since Nick Saban?
They done had Tommy Tuberville, Gene Chisholm, Brian Harsin, Gus, bro. That's a lot of coaches, man.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're coming.
So it's like with none of them coaches have they been able to stand toe to toe with this dude. Think about it. He the reason they ain't got a job. They not at Auburn.
We can say Gus. We can say Gus went toe to toe with him over the years.
Recruiting.
Okay, well, yeah, we can go there. We can go there recruiting. Offensive line recruiting more.
Right,
more,
specifically.
More
and I go even defensive line. Go ahead, Trail. Because
he also
go ahead.
remember Gus also took grabbed Jeremy Johnson, and he didn't pan out either, but
right,
he was a 5-star. So I mean,
right. But wasn't that Gus tenure that Saban took Reuben Foster and Rashawn Evans?
Yeah, that was
out of Auburn.
That was
but it was other stuff behind. It was other stuff behind the Rashawn.
I get the other stuff, but my whole point is he just ended up in Auburn. You know what I'm saying? Those elite players, even Corey Grant left and came back. You know what I'm saying? So think if you have Reuben Foster, Corey Grant, and all them cats, man, those are elite players. I'm just saying that
those players were supposed to be Gene's players. Like they were coming in under Gene.
Yeah,
there was no more Gene.
Yeah,
so
I agree. I agree.
That's true too. That's true too.
Now Antonio Coleman, 6'2", 285, consensus 4-star.
Consensus 4-star. I thought it was consensus 5-star.
He's consensus 4-star.
Wow.
He got offers by Auburn, Alabama.
I know he's the number 1 D lineman in the state.
This is what you need to know. He got offered by Alabama. That's what you need to know.
That's it. That's all that matters.
What you need to know, he got committed to Alabama. He committed to Alabama. What I'm saying, bro. Let me ask you this: who is the best? Who would you call the best? Give me your top 3 talent evaluators in college football right now. If you had to, if you was a head coach right now, Nick,
head coach right now,
and we'll ask this to you, Travell, and you had to they gave you one guy, and they said, okay, this gonna be your talent evaluator, and he gonna decide. He gonna be your GM like the NFL. He gonna decide your players. Who would you pick?
Just one guy.
One guy.
That's a lot of people in college football. Let's see. Man, that's tough. Wow, that is tough. Because you can go Zach Etheridge. You can go, I don't care what people say, Lane Kiffin can evaluate talent at the quarterback position. You can go Josh Aldridge, linebacker coach at Auburn. Man, that's a lot of people. But you saying one person?
One player. So let me ask you this. Would you take, if you had a choice, would you take Josh Aldridge or Nick Saban as an evaluator of talent?
Right now?
Right now.
I'll take Josh Aldridge.
Over Nick Saban?
Right now.
I'm taking Nick Saban, bro. Come
on, man. I'm taking Josh Aldridge right now.
Bro, you would take Josh Aldridge as an evaluator of talent over Nick Saban?
I'm taking him right now. I'm taking him right now. Taking Josh Aldridge right now.
Oh my God.
I mean, because we even sat here and talked about it. We talked about the process that Saban has. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The process of it has to go through an analyst. An analyst has to see this, and then it has to trickle down before it gets to Saban. So is Saban really evaluating that talent, or is that somebody that was like, look, this dude is something. We need to get from the next guy to get through that guy.
But see, everybody has big staffs now, so we don't know if that's happening at Auburn. They have those staffs they have for a reason.
Yeah,
so they're evaluating too.
I'm pretty sure.
They got people on the ground evaluating, going out, checking out film and stuff. That's not,
I think there's a big difference between evaluating talent and coaching up talent.
Sure,
Nick Saban is great at coaching up talent. Evaluating talent, seeing somebody and being like, all right, that dude right there has potential to be like in the future, like he could do something. That's different than coaching up.
Yeah, we just talked about.
That's how I see it. That's just how I see it.
But we just talked about.
I think Nick Saban can coach it up really, really well.
So you don't think Nick Saban can evaluate talent?
I think Nick Saban has a lot of people around him that helps him evaluate talent.
What you got, Travell? What you got?
Well,
talk to me.
Here's the thing about that. I'm picking Nick Saban too. But here's the thing about that. If he got all those people around him, he had to evaluate that talent as well. So
there you go.
He understood that talent in order to get the talent that he's getting on the field.
Or let's look at it like this. Let's look at it. We all know Alabama has what they call the factory. All right. What if Nick Saban just was like, this is the system I want to run. This is the type of player I want. You find that player, I'll coach him up. Is that evaluating talent?
We don't know if that's happening. You assuming
that's literally
even if it is happening, you're still finding talent for your system. If that talent fits your system, you're still a good evaluator of talent. Now you're not saying we're not saying that he's going out and finding a star that's going to just take his whole team. One man like a Cam Newton is going to take his whole team to but he has a system in place to put those guys in his system to make them okay. This team here is going to make that run. He has to be able to evaluate himself.
And think about this. Think about this. Let me say this, Nick, and I'm gonna let you file.
Mm-hmm.
If I got you say you and Travell, we on a team, and Travell is the recruiting guy, and you the head recruiting guy, and then Travell go out find the talent, then he sent it to you. You okay? You send it to me. It's still my decision. I still get the last say, so I got to look at it and be like, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Nick Saban got to get a veto out of yes. You see what I'm saying? So he still evaluate what they're doing. What they're doing is they just killing a lot of get all the trash out, so I don't have to evaluate 1,000 people.
I really
then it goes down to 500, 200, 100. You know what I'm saying? 25 or 30. So I think that the staff is used to narrow it down, so he ain't got to sit it. He can't watch film on 1,000 guys.
I think it's more of a system thing because and to make my argument a little bit stronger, I think it's more of a system thing is because when these guys do leave Alabama and go to the NFL, a lot of them really don't pan out. I mean, you can count on him. Minkah Fitzpatrick, he's panned out. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at what's your boy that just the recent cornerback that they just had. What is his name?
The dude at Dallas?
No, he's not at Dallas.
Okay, you got one. You got one at Dallas. You got Fitzpatrick did fine with the Bengals. He wasn't. No, the other Fitzpatrick.
Oh, Drake.
Yeah, he played for a while.
Yeah, he
yeah. The safeties pan out.
Kirkpatrick. That's it. Yeah,
the safeties pan out.
Yeah, I mean, but when you look at these other guys, like a lot of them are built for the system that Nick Saban had.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're not superstar players in the league. These are more system role. Like we can sit here and argue and say a lot of these guys on other teams, they could have been superstars, but they probably would have just been great role players on a lot of other college teams. I mean, I think the system at Alabama, the system that Nick Saban has of what he wants, particularly at each position, height, weight, speed, whatever it is, aids in what he wants to do on the defensive side of the ball, because we all know Nick Saban is a coordinator. We know that. So that's just how I see it. I think the system aids the player more than the player aiding the system. That's how I see it. So
okay. Let me hit y'all with these. Bubba done chimed in. And Bubba and the old man said Auburn currently has the number 3 class with the number 3 D lineman in state.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? That's huge, man. Woo! Already, bro. These they at the number 3. This unheard of. They already got 8 commitments already. Bubba says it's more about the statement than the player, and I agree. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling them Debo, man. Bro, these cats gotta be like shaking, bro. They gotta be shaking, man. For him to just come in like this with a 6-6 record and just taking cats. Now think if they make the playoffs next year.
Chess moves, man. Them chess moves.
I'm not making the playoffs next year.
Yeah. Bubba said top 3 talent evaluators. He got Bo Davis, Brian Hartline.
Brian Hartline. I like the Brian Hartline.
Yeah.
That's true.
Sharon Moore.
Sharon Moore too.
It's for you, coach. Head coach talent. Evaluators. Kirby Smart. Yeah. Nick Saban, Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah, I don't agree. I would probably throw I'm just saying I would probably throw Lane Kiffin in there before Jim Harbaugh, because I think Lane Kiffin
he can evaluate a little talent on offense.
Yeah, I think he has a great eye for quarterbacks and for what he wants to do at the quarterback position. I probably throw Jim Harbaugh in there as well. And then I'm gonna be honest with you, I'd probably throw a young Gus Malzahn in there.
For evaluating talent?
I mean, yeah, for when it's right. When it's right. Nick who can go in about a Nick Marshall running offense like that? Come on, man. Nick Marshall, who knew that? Now I do. Now Gus has misstepped. I mean, you take Tyler McQueen over Lamar Jackson.
Right.
I can't take that.
You take Sean White, didn't pan out.
No, Sean White was pretty deep. He was serviceable. He was serviceable.
Yeah, but man,
I would
he
have
was
put Sean White this past season over Peyton Thorne. I tell you that.
Jeremy Johnson didn't pan out either. I'm still hurt about that.
Yeah, I agree with. Yeah, I agree with that. Bubba said Gus could evaluate some tailbacks. He can evaluate tailbacks. So I agree with that.
Yeah. So you got what you had. You go back to Arkansas days. You had Darren McFadden, Jones.
Yeah.
That's right. That's true.
No, I agree with that, man. But hey, did you find the schedule, man?
Yeah. I was waiting on. The opening.
Okay. You went sideways. King of the comments, you're sideways. Oh, you looking at the phone? Go ahead.
yeah, man. You told me to look at
this is what this live YouTube do to you.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's the King of the comments first YouTube, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Bear with
us. Bear with me. I'm normally in your comment section.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm normally in your comment section.
He's normally in the comments, man. This is the question I have. King of the comments. Are you gonna go back in the comments and comment on you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm my worst critic. So yeah, I'm gonna tap me up.
Okay. You gonna tap me up when this is all up. Why you got the thing side?
Man, why? Why you keep flipping the doggone phone, man?
That's funny. That's funny.
Man, they could have called Mark. They could have called Marcus. He would have did a better job than this.
He said Gus could develop pneumonia in a snowstorm.
He developed pneumonia in a snowstorm. Wow.
No, that's real. From the quarterback position. From the quarterback position, all the success we had was from transfers. If you think about it, all the success we had with Gus was on the transfers, man.
Is that JUCO transfers?
Yep, with quarterback position. And dude, I don't know what happened to the offensive line talent, man, but it just steady drop. But hey, man, back to Debo. Debo doing that, man. Nick. Debo doing it, man. Hey, Debo got our class. Did you say we number 3 for the? We already got 8 commitments already, bro.
Number 3
for 2025, and they was like, "This is the first class he's not behind on."
I hope he
think about that. This is the first class, huh?
When was the last time we were number 3 in recruiting?
Man, probably back
Michael Dyer year, I believe.
Yeah, back with Chiswick them. And Trooper Taylor, them cats could recruit, man.
Yeah, Trooper Taylor.
What I'm saying.
Then they would innovate, man.
Trooper Taylor was something serious with the recruit, man. Like I said, he had Reuben Foster and he had Cameron Looper and Reuben Foster ready to come. And
y'all remember when they changed the rules? Auburn was doing so well. They used to do the I forgot what they used to call it, but they had started the Big Cat weekend. And they used to do the Big Cat tour. And what they started doing, they was getting all the coaches going to these schools in limousines. Yeah, showing up at the schools.
Yeah, I remember that.
They changed the rules and was like, it's only so many coaches can come to a visit. You know what I'm saying? Because Auburn was having these Big Cat events at the schools. They would go to the school and show up in limousines, and they was putting a dent in recruiting them, and some people start complaining and. we can't do that. So I'm wondering what they're gonna try to do to Hugh, man. Because bro, Hugh, I ain't talking about playing. Nick Hugh is recruiting, bro. He doing it.
I hope he can develop it. That's all I.
Hugh recruiting. But what's crazy though, the more talented players you have, the less development you have to do. Or you can when you start stacking 5 stars, you can miss a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Nick Saban. I agree with you. They're saying they done missed on a lot of receivers, man.
Okay.
Yeah, like real talk, like Nick said, Alabama's whole receiving class from they left. Like
21 is not there no more.
I think they said 21 and 22, right?
And 22. Yeah, they all.
I think they said 21 and 22. They all gone, bro. So
they all
Yeah, he said, Chiswick hired the best recruiters he could, Trooper and Looper. Jeff Grimes. Yeah, man. Jeff, that's when the offensive line was Deboing, bro. Jeff Grimes. That's what he was Deboing. What y'all got on this schedule, man? And we're gonna get out of here, man. We just, I just want to pop in and talk about this flip we got.
We still at 8 games. We still at 8 conference games next year.
So it's 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. I thought
Yeah, it is Arkansas at
Arkansas,
home, Oklahoma at home, at Georgia, at Missouri, at Kentucky, Vanderbilt at home, Texas A&M at home, and then Alabama away. That's 8.
Okay, so it's 8. We ain't got Texas. I mean, Texas yet.
So
we ain't got the 9.
Right.
And what people are assuming and saying in the streets and assuming is that they're holding that as a chess piece. That 9 game is a chess piece to renegotiate the ESPN contract.
Revenue share.
Because I'm looking at the schedule now, and we could probably get rid of Cal and put a Texas right there, or get rid of Louisiana Monroe and put a Texas right there. A Texas there.
Go ahead, Trell.
A Texas right there will put us playing 2 Texas teams back to back. You know.
So y'all, and I'm gonna end it with this one. Y'all tell me this, because Nick, you don't agree that Hugh Freeze Debo? Is he Debo? Has he earned the name? He hasn't earned the name Debo. Travell, has he earned the name Debo?
What he's doing right now, I'm scared of him, man. If I was a coach, I'd be afraid right now.
Okay, so me and Travell agree. He Debo.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Now,
you know what? If hold on. If Brian Harsin was doing this, Nick would be doing backflips right now.
Yeah.
This is Brian Harsin doing this. You be doing backflips.
The whole Brian Harsin situation. I made my point very clear. Not a great coach. I just didn't like the way he treated him, but it's all right.
Yeah. If this was Brian Harsin, you know.
Wow, guys.
Wow. My second question is, and y'all tune in, man, because we're gonna be jumping on here on live with live news and stuff like that. We're gonna have Nick from the Water Cooler Talk podcast. Y'all check him out. We Auburn, he's an Auburn fan, so he come over from the Water Cooler Talk podcast, which they talk NBA, man, they talk NFL, they talk college football, they talk Auburn too. But he'll jump over here with us, man, and kind of chop it up, just like just on a phone call, man. Travell Fitzpatrick, man, this is his first time. He had camera turned sideways, and that's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be all right. That's all right. Got the king of the comments in here. You will know him because look at all the past. He always in the comments, man, supporting the show. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna look forward to him being in the comments. So y'all put the notifications on, subscribe, because man, we're gonna be going live, baby. Yes. So my question is, and y'all can hit the people watching, man, and Bubba chiming in. The people watching, I want to know this too. Does Auburn make the play? And this is what we're gonna end with, because I gotta go catch them all. But it does. Does Auburn make the playoff next year? Travell,
I say yes.
Auburn make the playoff. Okay.
I say in a 12 game playoff, we'll be there.
Okay.
We'll be there. Give us 12 teams. We're gonna be one of those 12.
Okay.
In a 14, no. But 12, I think we'll be there. If you think about it, we were 2 games away from beating the number 1 team in the country and the number 4 team in the country, right? At the time. So we'll be there. It's not a question of with 12 teams. I definitely see it there.
Nick, talk to me.
So is the question, will we be in the 12-team playoff next year?
Yes, when in the inaugural season, when we're like sitting here, when we're sitting here, God willing, we all make it there. When we're doing our live of the reveal show like we did, y'all go back and check that out. That was hilarious. But when we do our reveal show and we doing it live, and we're sitting in front of the screen like this, do they reveal Auburn in the 12-team playoff next year? That's the question.
No.
Hey man, I respect that, Nick. I mean, I can't, I respect it. No. I can't, okay.
Auburn win. Preliminary right now, as it sits right now, I have Auburn winning 8 games next year.
Okay, quickly, who are they losing to? Looking at the schedule.
Here we go. I have Auburn losing to at Alabama.
Okay.
I have them losing at Missouri. I have them losing at Georgia, and I have them losing to Oklahoma at home in a close game.
That's fair. That's fair. But I'm gonna tell you like this:
That's 3 games.
according to this year's schedule, check this out. According to this year's schedule, I'm gonna let Travell jump in here. If Auburn loses to Oklahoma, right? If Auburn loses to Alabama and Auburn loses to Georgia, but somehow they beats Missouri, they'll make the playoffs potentially.
Depends on what LSU do.
Yeah, but right, that's what I'm saying. But we ain't playing LSU. But LSU,
it really depends on what LSU do or what. I'm gonna say the other standard bearer. I mean, not standard bearer, but I'm gonna say it depends on what. Well, of course, you got Georgia and Alabama at the top. And then next tier, it depends on LSU. You're probably looking at Tennessee, maybe in there, see what they do. And then also, I mean, Missouri had a great year last year, and I think everybody's coming back. So Missouri's not going nowhere for the time being.
Okay, I got you. I mean, that's fair. I respect that, man. What you think? You got anything else to add to that, Travell?
Well, I mean, he called off 4 losses that could be a possibility, but you understand we played those teams close. We played those teams close this year. We had an opportunity to beat them.
We got
think about.
We didn't even score a touchdown. We ain't score offense touchdown against Texas A&M.
But we ain't playing them, are we? Oh yes, we are. We playing them. We playing them. We playing them. Okay.
But you didn't name Texas A&M as a team.
There's a loss though.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just saying, but I'm picking them to win, which is a very drastic turn of events. So something different.
Out of the losses that you picked, 2 of those teams we took to the wire. We took down to the wire.
Rivalry game.
So and they rivalry games this year. So what makes you think we ain't going? Did the rivalry change?
For one, yeah, it changed because for one, both of them games is not going to be in Jordan-Hare Stadium. They're going to be one going to be in Georgia and one going to be in Tuscaloosa. That's changed. That changed.
Yeah, like we never. It can, but you never.
When the last time Auburn won in either one of them stadiums? Come on, let's be real now. Let's be real. Now, I pride myself on not being one of these delusional Auburn fans out here. When's the last time?
I'm not delusional Auburn fan either, but you see the challenges this man is bringing, and now.
When's the last time Auburn won in Tuscaloosa? Come on now, come on.
Cam Newton. That's the last time. I agree with you on that one.
That's been a long time. It's been a long time, bro. Felt like I was a baby.
Yeah, Cam Newton was the last time we won the system.
Maybe spit my water. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Bubba said we probably going to 9 after next year, which I agree with that. They trying to get this money, man. They trying to get this bag because the big whatever they are now, that was the Big Ten, man. I heard they got between $6 and $7 billion for 7 years. So that's a lot of money. So the SEC got to get this bag, man.
Y'all hear about Florida State trying to lead the ACC?
It's not going nowhere.
But I heard they'll have a boatload of money to pay, man. I heard they'll have a boatload of money to play the game.
$130 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might want to stay put.
Brandon Wright's deal.
Okay. Bubba says 7 to 8 wins. He called it L to Mizzou, UGA, Bama, toss up, OU, and A&M. Same teams.
Okay.
He picking the same teams, and maybe we lose too, man.
Yeah, I got us losing to Oklahoma and beating A&M.
Okay.
You know what? I may have to go with that toss up with OU because I don't even know who the quarterback gonna be yet. Dylan Gabriel transfers. So I don't even know who the quarterback's gonna be.
Yeah.
So
Dylan Gabriel starting all over. Dylan Gabriel gone, man. So they coming into Jordan-Hare with a brand new quarterback, man.
Yeah, but Brent Venables is a great defensive mind. So I already know that defense is gonna be top tier. So we're gonna see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I'm thinking they're gonna make the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make the playoffs as well.
I'm only counting, we'll all recalibrate, man. Just looking at it right now, I'm only counting losses to Georgia and Alabama.
Whoa! Did you not see the Missouri team this year?
I see the Missouri team. I see the Missouri team, but what's refreshing to me, man, was Hugh Freeze is gonna be. Man, he is giving Georgia and Alabama headaches, bro. And he had a subpar quarterback. They was in between two systems. They had no wide receivers. They had a brand new makeshift offensive line. And bro, he was giving them headaches then. And he said it about the Iron Bowl. He was like, man, I got a passing game that'll get him headaches. He bragging about it. He said, man, I got a passing game that'll give Nick Saban them headaches, man. And he right.
Right.
We didn't
win. We didn't win.
Bro, but that one Hugh Freeze fought the man. That one Hugh Freeze fought the man didn't knock a pass down. That one Hugh Freeze fought. He called a play and dude hit Javarius Johnson right in the face mask in the end zone. And he dropped the ball.
He can't blame the offense on the losses.
Man, come on, bro. He didn't drop them Fairweather passes.
Both of those losses come down to defensive play at the end of those games.
Yes. He didn't,
because the Georgia game, the defense just let that Bob boy just do what the hell he wanted to do.
Yes.
And then the Alabama game, instead of the DB watching for the football, he's playing the man. Come on. So I mean, those are defensive hiccups that lost us those games.
Yeah. Defense, bro, is like. Right. And I know, Nick, you don't like that. The defense let us down, man. Defense let us down. All they had to do was just make a stop, and they let one man just work the field on them. And we ain't gonna even rehash that. Alabama, 4th and 31, man. You had one job, man. Knock the ball down, man. One job. We could have won both of them games, man. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. He said if they had Gabriel L. I think y'all underestimating what Hugh Freeze gonna do with this offense. I think y'all I believe in Hugh Freeze as a offensive guy, man. And I think by the time he get down that schedule, man, I think they're gonna be cooking. Man, they already got G's, and I know it's gonna be hard for wide receivers to acclimate, but think if they get a Ryan Williams on top of that and have these weapons, man. You know what I'm saying? So let me see what my man's saying. He said, if we miss the playoff, I'm holding DC personally accountable.
That's funny.
Oh man.
He can put it on the King's head.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man.
Tell Bubba and the old man I'll be in his comment section too.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be. The king coming. The king of the comments coming, man. The king of the comments coming. But yeah, man, we're gonna get out of here with that, man. We ain't gonna hold it long, man. I just want to get on and talk about this flip. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Debo working. Hugh Freeze going up to Nick Saban, like, Nick, what you got on my 4-star?
Pause the brakes on that.
You got on my 4-star.
Let's pause the brakes.
Hugh Freeze snatching chains, bro.
Hugh
Freeze snatching chains, Nick.
Okay, man.
He's snatching chains around here, man.
Hey, what's crazy? Nick Saban came to Booker T. Washington to get Joe Phillips.
And what happened?
You see where he at?
What happened?
Joe Phillips.
Get up back up the street, Nick. Get back up the road, Nick.
Joe Phillips
get in your Mercedes and get back to Tuscaloosa, man. You know what I'm saying?
He was going to Georgia. We all knew.
He was.
He might have been going to Georgia. But
and where he
Nick Saban has never. Exactly. But Nick Saban has never come to Tuskegee. Nick Saban has never come to Tuskegee, Alabama for nothing. I don't think he ever drove through Tuskegee, Alabama.
Came down.
He came down here.
What happened, Travell? What happened when he went down there? That's what I want to know.
He came down there and the city went crazy, but Joe Phillips didn't go that way. Joe Phillips is in Auburn.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, he grew up Auburn fan. I mean, that's his whole family Auburn fan. So I kind of figured that Alabama wasn't gonna be a.
But Ryan Williams grew up an Auburn family too, but he had Alabama. So was Reuben Foster.
Reuben Foster, so was Rashad.
Reuben Foster had an Auburn tattoo.
Still does. But the thing is, we all know what happened with that situation as well too. But it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna sit here. I'm not. belabor the point.
Yes.
It is what it is. I mean, I just want to say, let's pause it. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Getting the talent there is great, but now you got to coach the talent up. So let's see what he does with coaching.
Yeah, I'm just throwing him his flowers for
let's see
the talent.
Let's see if he's still talking about recruiting during the middle of the season when Auburn lose a couple of games. Let's see what that happens.
Okay, that's what's
well, you gotta understand with him also. Once he got his pieces at Ole Miss, he made that work. I mean, he didn't you know what I'm saying. He really made those pieces work. He
was one game
he
away.
Really
he was what, one game away from going to SEC championship.
He lost 2 games.
Yeah, but remember they was crossing the goal line when Treadwell broke his ankle. I just know
that
game. That dude broke his ankle, and they reviewed it 100 times. And I just know
looking back at Hugh Freeze at Ole Miss, he increased his win total by like 1 game each season. And I think he was hovering around 8 wins a season at Ole Miss. His average was. So I mean, I'm just trying to see, like, I don't know. I mean, 8-9 wins is what I've been seeing him do average at Ole Miss. So I'm just waiting.
I don't have a. Hey, I can only respect that because that's
his best.
That's history.
I believe was 10 wins. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know.
But you got to think about that, bro. He wasn't amassing talent like he's amassing right now. And
probably had one of the greatest receivers in the NFL.
I know that. I agree with that. No. I'm not saying that. I agree. But if that dude go get Ryan Williams on top of these cats he got now, and you get 3 5-stars, 2 4-stars coming in one class, that would be on paper the greatest receiver class to ever be taken in Auburn. And this is only his 2nd year going 6-6. So if he show proof of concept and they go out and start slinging the ball, man, he's just going to keep stacking them. He wasn't able to just keep stacking them cats at Ole Miss, man. It was Ole Miss. I mean, no disrespect, but Auburn has a wider recruiting net, man.
I want Hugh Freeze to prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, Hugh. Prove me wrong.
All right. We finna get out of here, man. Let me see. You said that's Ole Miss, though, right? Pre-Kiffin, they didn't have no bag. That's right. Yeah.
Apparently they did because he was up there.
But you got to think, bro. Think about this, Doc. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but we know Auburn has had a bag. We know Alabama has had a bag. You know what I'm saying? Because they done got caught. Tennessee done had a bag. But my point is, it's a difference. It's a difference when you got a bag and it's illegal, and then they could just be like, Nick, man, you can contribute to the bag now legally. And you're like, okay, here you go. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's more money available in Ole Miss than was, I would think, in the Hugh Freeze era, because
that Grove Collective, it has grown, it has swollen. The Grove Collective has swollen at Ole Miss, so they got money.
They get some players out the portal too, bro. They get. They
getting the dude, the D line from Texas A&M. Apparently, it's between Ole Miss and Oregon. Is what Walter Nolan. That's what he gonna choose between. And apparently, he's leaning Ole Miss. So
they dropping bags, man. They dropping bags. But we'll see if that's sustainable, because they get some defensive players now. You know what I'm saying? They get some defensive players. But we're gonna get out of here, man. Nick, talk to them. Tell them where they can find you, man.
It's the Water Cooler Talk podcast, the coolest podcast in your ear, man. We are here every week, man. We're dropping multiple videos now per week, man. We're trying to get more content out there so y'all can take a look at it. Comment, like, subscribe, share the video. It helps grow the channel, man. Shout out to the Water Cooler Talk podcast. I mean, not the Water Cooler Talk. Shout out to Auburn Addicts in DC for letting us come on and just talk Auburn football. We talk a little bit of it on our podcast, but we get to come over here and just talk fully Auburn and SEC football when we come over here. So, man, shout out to y'all, man. Go subscribe.
JaVale, you got anything, man? Any shout outs? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, man. I want to shout out my boy, my little brother that's on the Water Cooler Talk podcast.
Yes.
Marcus Fitzpatrick. That's my man. Lee Sharp. Shout out to Cal. Everybody in the 4-6, man. And I'll be in your comment section. So look out for me.
Yes, sir.
46-8 out here, man. We out here, man.
Yes, sir.
But for the king of the comments and for the Water Cooler Talk podcast, I am DC Wolf. You can find us at our Auburn _ addicts on all platforms, man. Y'all like, subscribe, check us out, man. We trying to get to 500, man. And I told Nick, if we can get to 500 subs, tell your friends, tell everybody. We get to 500 subs, man. I'm thinking about taking live calls, man. So y'all tell everybody, let's do this, man. Let's get this live call session coming in, man. And then, you know, we might have just some live random people just come on the show. Give them the link, man. Y'all show up and we're gonna just bring you in too. So tell all it's gonna be off the chains, man.
Amazing. Great.
Tell all your friends, man. And if y'all like and subscribe, man, I won't holler so much. You know what I'm saying? So DC always holler, man. I get excited over Auburn football, man. I'm an Auburn football addict, man. I get excited. But until then, man, I want to say War Eagle. You got a War Eagle?
War Eagle. Hey,
Terrell, you got a War Eagle, bro? What's up?
War Eagle.
And we out of here, man. We are out.